Welcome, one and all, ladies and gentlemen, to The Late Show. I'm your host, Stephen Colbert. What a beautiful day. I don't know if you guys get it. What a beautiful day in New York, and I just want to reassure everyone watching that no one who works at my show saw 1 minute of it. We were inside in our dark, dirty rooms writing tonight's monologue. Please enjoy responsibly. Well, folks, the inevitable has inevited. Because after sweeping last night's primaries, Trump has locked up the nomination. Now, yes, I thoroughly agree. Nomination was not what I wanted to hear after the words Trump and locked up. Now, he wasn't... I get out? You got that out? Barely. Of course, he wasn't alone. Last night, Joe Biden also locked up the Democratic nomination. So, a little slow on that one, I gotta say. So they're stepping back into the ring for a heavyweight rematch. It's like if Muhammad Ali fought Joe Frazier now. The American people. I'm so pretty. Howard, I'm so pretty. The American people will be faced with a nearly 8-month-long general election battle that has, in some ways, already been underway for several weeks. Several weeks? It feels a lot longer than that. Can we get a fact check? How long has it been?
It's been 84 years.
Thank you. Thank you. She was an intern when this started. She was a college intern when this campaign started. 2024 will also be the country's first presidential rematch in nearly 70 years, when Dwight D. Eisenhower defeated Adlai Stevenson for the second time. Now, unfortunately for Stevenson, I Like Ike was just so much catchier than Adlai. I agree. I could have done it, actually. After sealing the nom, Biden released a slick video ending with a call to action that reads simply, "Let's go." See what you're going for, but without an exclamation mark, "Let's go" seems less inspirational and more a spouse who's ready to leave the company party. Look, they're out of food, and I keep getting stuck talking to your boss. While Biden offered up a traditional and well-produced campaign video, the Trump team went with a different approach.
Hello, everyone. It's your favorite president speaking to you on a really great day of victory.
Spoken with all the enthusiasm of a man who woke up in the hallway of a Holiday Inn Express. What? Huh? Okay. That's the waffle bar still open? Now that the general election matchup is set, we can focus on the central policy issue of 2024. Which guy's brains no work good? Yesterday, down in D.C., the House GOP grilled special counsel Robert Hur to try to get him to testify that Biden is in cognitive decline. Of course, the Democrats tried to defend Biden and attempted to undercut the GOP's message with the help of this video of Trump being mentally feeble.
Viktor Orban. Did anyone ever hear of him? He's the leader of Turkey.
I like mosquitoes. It's called like up here, and it's called memory, and it's called other things.
So you don't remember saying you have one of the best memories?
I don't remember that.
Saudi Arabia and Russia will repeat your
Trump did not like the video showing that he's losing the cognitive, so he went on Truth Social last night and played the get out of reality card. Artificial intelligence was used by them against me in their videos of me. Can't do that, Joe. He is right. You can't do that. Even AI could not come up with, But these are definitely real, and I know that because we here at The Late Show every night cut together these same kind of montages. So let me just ask my footage department. The video we use, that's not AI, right?
No, they were totally real, Steve.
Thanks, Bill. Now, one thing that's very real is Trump's hush money trial, which is slated to start in just 2 weeks. Yesterday, Trump rolled out a nifty new legal strategy informing the court that he'll argue he didn't commit any wrongdoing because his lawyers were involved in the incident. Yes, that's a little-known loophole. If there's a lawyer there, nothing is a crime. That's why Alan Dershowitz is allowed to run those profitable cockfights. But he keeps his underwear on. Now, there's an official term for "my lawyer told me it was okay." It's called the advice of counsel defense. But according to Trump's team, their argument will not be a formal advice of counsel defense. No, it's more informal. They don't want to put a label on it. Your Honor, not to be cringe, but we're not doing the advice of counsel thing. It'll be more of a vibe check of counsel. No. You're Delulu. Trump's lawyers are also asking, they're Delulu fans. Also, Trump's lawyers are also asking to delay the hush money trial indefinitely until Trump's immunity claim in his election interference case is resolved, because they say some of the evidence and the alleged acts in the hush money case overlap with his time in the White House and constitute official acts. How is that better? Yes, I torched a Build-A-Bear workshop, but before you judge me, keep in mind, when I bought the kerosene, I was president of the United States. Now, Trump needs. Trump needs cash to pay all of his legal bills, and to get it, he has taken over the Republican National Committee. He recently replaced the RNC leadership with his cronies, including daughter-in-law and plastic surgery who's had some woman done, Lara Trump. Lara's credentials to run a major party organization include none. So, when she was nominated, she was introduced this way.
In a world where qualifications are often measured by titles and years of experience, we are reminded of a powerful truth. God does not call the qualified, he qualifies the called. Lara Trump is the embodiment of this truth.
Sure, Lara Trump may not be qualified. She may not have experience doing things, but she has done what no one thought possible. She married Eric Trump. So, we are where we are. Way to go, God. Way to go. Now, once Lara was in charge, her team got right to work making the RNC great again by firing dozens of employees. That blindsided some longtime RNC staff, one of whom told reporters, gutting a committee just before the election seems insane. Insane? Really? Would an insane man say this?
Ba, 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 ba.
Damn you, AI! But Lara has a plan to replace all the experienced staff she just liquidated.
Right now, we have the first ever election integrity division at the RNC. If you want to volunteer as a poll watcher, poll worker, or a volunteer lawyer, because we want those as well.
I'm sorry, did you say volunteer lawyer? I think Rudy's ears just perked up. Pull me in, Lara. I work pro bono, also pro Bordeaux, pro Chardonnay, and pro Lo Mein I just found in the dumpster. The box is still empty. Get back, raccoon, it's mine! Get back! That means it wasn't just staff of the RNC. The RNC is also cutting some of its initiatives, starting with ending the GOP minority outreach program. So sad. They were just about to identify a minority to reach out to. Now, one person who doesn't need a political party is independent candidate RFK Jr. He has been, yes, he's been in a bit of hot water, which is one of the reasons he looks parboiled. The other reason is that he has admitted to flying on Jeffrey Epstein's plane. Well, last week, a podcaster asked him about that, and his explanation was refreshingly disturbing.
You know, I'm in New York for most of my life.
Yeah.
So, and you run into everybody in New York. I mean, I knew Harvey Weinstein. I knew Roger Ailes. I knew O.J. Simpson came to my house. Bill Cosby came to my house.
I mean, you got to understand. No, folks, you got to understand. R. Kelly is my roommate. I'm pen pals. I'm pen pals with Danny Masterson. My groomsmen were Kevin Spacey, Armie Hammer, and the Son of Sam. I once had dinner with Jeffrey Dahmer, and I knew it was people. What can I say? I live in New York. Now, RFK is not the only RFK fans. That's his constituency. RFK Jr. is not letting the controversy slow him down one bit. Yesterday, we learned that he is reportedly considering Aaron Rodgers for Veep. Now, that is a risky move to pick Rodgers, because if we've learned one thing, it's that the minute he starts running, he's going to snap his Achilles. But philosophically, I think it's a good match philosophically, because like his buddy RFK Jr., Rodgers is anti-vax, but that's not all he would bring to the ticket. He's also known for talking about pooping in the dark at an isolation retreat, touting the healing powers of dolphins' mating sounds, and advocating for psychedelics and ayahuasca. Now, this would not be the first presidential ticket to embrace psychotropic drugs. I mean, who can forget William Henry Harrison's 1840 campaign, Trippy Canoe and Spiders? Ah! Rodgers, there's no actual spiders. Rodgers, she's not the only contender, right? Rodgers isn't the only contender. Bobby Jr. is evidently also considering former Minnesota governor and Frankenstein at a fish concert, Jesse Ventura. No final decision yet, but RFK Jr. did confirm that both men are at the top of his list. And I think I can guess the rest of that list.
Harvey Weinstein, O.J. Simpson, Bill Cosby.
We got a great show for you tonight. My guests are Paul Rudd and 60 Minutes' Cecilia Vega. But when we come back, a very important message with some very famous friends. Stick around.